Oh, wow.
I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk.
Buckle up, because the gossip mill is churning out shocking rumors involving Will Smith and Diddy, two of the biggest names in entertainment. They're now at the center of jaw-dropping scandals that are shaking Hollywood. To make matters worse, controversial musician Jaguar Wright has added fuel to the fire with a chilling warning to Smith, advising him to run before he faces a similar fate as Diddy, who's already embroiled in a serious situation involving mysterious leaked tapes and an ongoing FBI investigation. The drama unfolding in Tinseltown is explosive, and everyone is watching closely to see what happens next.
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with food.
What's really going on here? And could Will Smith be caught up in something so dark that even his most devoted fans would be shocked? Let's dive into the murky backstory involving Diddy and Will, who share equally famous, and sometimes infamous, connections in the industry. Diddy has long had a reputation for extravagance, known for his larger-than-life parties and significant influence over music's biggest artists. While his gatherings often appear glamorous, there's always been an air of mystique and danger surrounding them. Recently, that mystique has shifted into something more sinister, with swirling rumors about what truly occurs at Diddy's private events. Some of Hollywood's most influential figures, including Will Smith, have been spotted mingling at these infamous parties. But are they merely friends caught in a web of speculation, or is there something more disturbing lurking beneath the surface? As the drama unfolds, the implications for both men could be significant, leaving fans and observers eager for clarity.
The both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Nobody talks about that project.
That swept that smooth under the rug.
Why?
Here's a twist that's keeping everyone on edge. Recent reports suggest that Diddy's invitation-only parties may not be what they seem. Rumored to feature unexpected and unfiltered activities, these gatherings have sparked whispers online. While many dismiss these claims as mere hearsay, there are now talks of leaked tapes emerging from these events. Allegedly, these tapes capture unsettling situations, hinting at the dark side of Hollywood that stars like Diddy and Will have managed to conceal for years. Adding to the intrigue, some insiders suggest that these tapes may even feature A-listers no one would expect, intensifying the speculation and fueling the fire of this scandal.
And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running a criminal enterprise.
Jaguar Wright, known for her no-nonsense approach in calling out big names in the entertainment industry, has emerged as the loudest voice in this scandal, and she's not holding back. She has made several bold claims about Diddy and Will Smith, accusing them of being involved in questionable gatherings and behaviors that would shock most fans. According to Wright, Will and Diddy's relationship runs deeper than mere professional ties. She hints that Diddy has significant influence over Will. Wright has gone on record, suggesting that their long-standing acquaintance is not just about fame and fortune, but rather has some unsettling dark undertones that raise serious questions about their true connection.
Ruining lives, and now they've indoctrinated these kids into thinking that this is the way because this is what they know.
Wright claims that Will and Diddy share a history of attending exclusive parties where only Hollywood's elite are invited and where the rules differ drastically from the outside world. She alleges that Diddy's high-profile gatherings weren't just glamorous get-togethers. They had a reputation for being venues where powerful individuals could act without limitations. According to Wright, Will wasn't merely an attendee. He appeared quite comfortable in this environment. It's also rumored that his connection to these events, especially under Diddy's influence, may be complicated by his relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, adding yet another layer to this already tangled situation. The implications are significant and continue to raise eyebrows.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just...
For those familiar with Will Smith's public image, these claims might seem hard to believe. Yet Jaguar Wright's accusations are gaining traction, especially as she's not the only one speaking out. Other sources suggest that Will's carefully crafted persona as a family man could be masking a private life, filled with scandals, secrets, and connections to some of Hollywood's most controversial circles. Wright argues that Will's motivations may stem from a desire to prove himself, particularly to his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, who has openly expressed her admiration for the late rapper Tupac Shakur. Rumors suggest that in an effort to maintain respect, Will has been willing to overlook Diddy's party antics, which are no ordinary occurrences. Allegations indicate that these exclusive gatherings are laden with activities that few would dare to imagine, along with rumored secret tapes that could potentially turn the Hollywood power dynamic upside down. The implications are explosive, leaving many to question what lies beneath the surface.
The legal troubles continue for Sean Diddy Combs tonight after a judge ordered the music mogul to pay $100 million to a Michigan man who says that he was assaulted by Combs in '97.
According to court documents, Derek Cardello Smith says Combs and then assaulted him during an after party at a Holiday Inn in Detroit. But Combs never responded to the lawsuit in court.
One of the more shocking allegations brought up by Jaguar Wright involves notorious gatherings known as free golf parties hosted by Diddy. According to Wright, attendees were required to sign confidentiality agreements before entering these events. At these parties, the elite supposedly enjoyed no-holds-barred evenings, where privacy was merely a loose concept. Rumors suggest that hidden cameras were strategically placed throughout the venues, recording everything without certain guests' knowledge. There's speculation that high-profile celebrities, unaware of these recordings, could be compromised if the tapes ever surfaced. Allegedly, some of these recordings might implicate Will Smith, putting him on a ticking time bomb as the tapes reportedly circulate among Hollywood insiders. The potential fallout from this revelation is significant.
Sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse.
These hidden recordings could be central to the ongoing FBI investigation surrounding Diddy, who is reportedly under scrutiny not only for privacy invasion, but also for possible exploitation of influential figures at his gatherings. This situation is monumental for the entertainment industry, which has long guarded its secrets. If the tapes contain any compromising footage of Will Smith, it would be disastrous for his carefully constructed image as a beloved family man and box office star. As more details about the FBI's involvement emerge, fans are beginning to piece together a picture of Will and Diddy's relationship that no one saw coming. This investigation could be a game-changer, forcing both men to confront secrets they have managed to keep hidden for years.
Sabrina, the judge has set a May 5th trial date for Sean Diddy Combs to face those charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation of prostitution. Now, Diddy was in court today. He entered the courtroom wearing a jail-issued outfit, a khaki long-sleeve shirt, and pants. He was also shackled at the ankle.
If you thought that was the end of it, hold on. There's more. Diddy has reportedly used his wealth and influence to control the narrative surrounding his social life. Rumor has it that he employs resources to prevent certain media outlets from publishing stories about his exclusive gatherings, making him a master at managing his public image. He has hired teams specifically to monitor and suppress information that could damage his reputation. However, with leaked tapes allegedly circulating, Diddy's defenses may be crumbling, and his influence might not be enough to contain the fallout. The situation is evolving rapidly, raising questions about how much longer he can maintain control.
You know, I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, I mean, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail cell.
Adding to the intrigue, Jaguar Wright claims that Will Smith's ties to Diddy go deeper than mere social gatherings. She suggests that the two have a long-standing understanding of the industry and what it takes to stay on top. Notably, Wright hints at a mutual agreement between them to keep their private lives just that, private. However, she argues that around someone like Diddy, privacy becomes relative. Wright claims that Will, who has always presented himself as a supportive husband and dedicated father, may have allowed himself to get swept up in Diddy's high-energy, no-limit social life, raising questions about the true nature of their relationship.
That a husband, Will Smith, was caught having sex with actor Dwayne Martin.
Wright has stirred up controversy by suggesting that Will Smith was involved in an affair with actor Dwayne Martin, raising questions about the authenticity of Will's public image. She argues that his connection with Diddy isn't merely a friendship, but a relationship that holds power over him, compelling him to keep secrets that might otherwise have been revealed. According to Wright, many Hollywood insiders are already aware of this connection, considering it somewhat of an open secret within the industry. As her allegations gain traction, fans and insiders are beginning to revisit Will's public behavior, wondering if there were subtle hints all along that something was amiss.
Jada Pinkett Smith drops a bombshell. Apparently, she and her husband, Will Smith, haven't been together for 7
Jaguar Wright highlights that Diddy has expertly maintained an air of mystery, keeping his private life out of the spotlight. However, with the FBI now involved and tapes reportedly emerging, Diddy's carefully crafted image could be on the verge of collapse. Meanwhile, Will Smith finds himself in a precarious position, needing to choose between protecting a friendship mired in scandal or stepping back to safeguard his own reputation. With fans demanding answers and his personal brand under scrutiny, Will may be forced to confront these rumors head-on, facing the fallout of this explosive situation.
Well, most importantly and most notably, when he walked inside the courtroom, the first thing that he looked at was his family. As soon as he saw his family, he just lit up. Another thing to note, too, is he wasn't shackled, but he was wearing a khaki prison-like jumpsuit when he appeared inside court, and his family appeared on their end.
So where does this leave Will and Diddy amid a scandal that keeps spiraling deeper? Jaguar Wright's claims hint at even more shocking revelations to come, with the leaked tapes just the tip of the iceberg. The FBI may possess additional evidence connecting other Hollywood figures to Diddy's world. Fans are left reeling, questioning how far-reaching this web of secrets and lies might extend. The big question remains, what, if anything, will Will and Diddy say in response to this unfolding drama? The stakes are higher than ever.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most.
Hollywood has long been a place where stars carefully curate their public images while leading very different lives behind closed doors. There's a certain irony here. Many celebrities who build their careers on playing roles that inspire or entertain often have private lives that are anything but inspirational. This phenomenon is what fans refer to as the Hollywood illusion. Insiders suggest that this illusion is tightly guarded, with high-profile stars crafting personas that are worlds apart from their reality. These private worlds provide powerful individuals the freedom to indulge their secrets. Rumors abound that Will Smith and Diddy are two of the biggest stars caught in the middle of this intricate web, raising questions about the lengths they go to maintain their carefully constructed facades.
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named freak-offs.
Let's take a closer look at Will and Jada's marriage, which has certainly had its fair share of public twists and turns. From open marriage rumors to the infamous entanglement with singer August Alsina, the Smiths have become a prime example of how Hollywood couples navigate the delicate balance between public image and private truth. Will and Jada have consistently emphasized that their marriage is built on trust, partnership, and transparency, but that doesn't mean it's been smooth sailing. Jada, who has openly spoken about her bond with the late rapper Tupac Shakur, brings a unique edge to her relationship with Will. Some speculate that her distinct personality may have even pushed Will to explore new avenues of connection within Hollywood, complicating their dynamic further.
You seemed a little dazed afterwards, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I was gone, dude. You know, that was a rage that had been bottled for a really long time.
This brings us to the long-speculated idea of an open marriage between Will and Jada. Jada herself has hinted at the possibility of an unconventional marriage model in past interviews, describing her connection with Will as a life partnership. When news of her entanglement with August Alsina broke, it confirmed what many had already been wondering. Could Will and Jada's marriage have more layers than they've let on? With recent whispers connecting Will to Diddy's social scene, these rumors are gaining even more traction. Some fans believe that Jada's openness about their marriage dynamics signals a more flexible approach, allowing both of them to pursue different kinds of companionship outside their marriage. Here's where it gets even more interesting. According to Jaguar Wright, Will's bond with Diddy goes beyond mere friendship or casual encounters. Wright claims that Diddy's gatherings offered Will a kind of freedom he might not find elsewhere, particularly in a marriage constantly under public scrutiny. With Jada being so outspoken about her own past entanglements, could it be that Will found solace in Diddy's party scene? Some Hollywood insiders think so, suggesting that their shared understanding allowed Will and Diddy to connect on a deeper level, one that perhaps even their own families aren't fully aware of. Fans are split on this idea. Some applaud the Smiths for their honesty about marriage, while others wonder if the public has been misled about just how open they truly are.
You know, I brought this subject up because there's a couple of things that really, really bother me.
As if that weren't enough, the stakes are about to get even higher with the FBI's growing interest in Diddy's gatherings. The investigation is reportedly looking beyond Diddy himself and delving into connections with other celebrities, potentially exposing Hollywood's elite like never before. If the FBI uncovers solid evidence, it could lead to a massive shakeup in the entertainment world. It's been hinted that the tapes from Diddy's high-profile parties might contain footage that would make even the most loyal fans question everything they thought they knew about their favorite stars. If Diddy's inner circle includes individuals like Will Smith, it's not a stretch to imagine that other A-listers could also be pulled into the investigation. Could Hollywood's secret society of stars be facing an unprecedented level of exposure? Many fans are hoping for exactly that, especially those who believe Hollywood has long been hiding something significant.